Hey everybody, I'm Kris. We've reviewed a ton of headphones and Bluetooth speakers here at SoundGuys, but every once in a while we like to mix it up and review something a little different. Something like computer speakers, for example. Opening up the box, the first thing you'll see is the combined subwoofer and control unit, followed by the stereo speakers. Underneath, you'll also find a 3.5mm audio cable and the manual and warranty information. Assuming you were somehow blindfolded throughout the entire purchasing process, you might not be too impressed pulling these out of the box. The stereo speakers have a super slim design that looks like glass but is actually clear plastic, but otherwise nothing looks too impressive. Turn them on and it's a whole different story. A set of LEDs at the base of each speaker shines light, which is green in our case but blue and red are also available, up through the plastic, causing the speaker to glow softly. The subwoofer and bass unit also has lights, though the chunky build makes it look more like a miniature gaming PC. The woofer in the bass unit makes it fairly weighty, but the stereo speakers are very light. They're almost too light, actually. I found myself moving them around by accident on my desk quite a bit during testing. There are no fancy digital connections here, just a simple 3.5mm cable to plug into your computer or other device. The GOgroove BassPULSE will work with aux jacks or headphone jacks, so take your pick. The included cable is removable and replaceable, which is nice. Looking at the controls on the bass unit, you have a volume knob, a bass knob, and a button to turn the lights on and off. Turning the bass knob past 80% is supposed to cause the lights to pulse with the music you're listening to, but on my review unit, I was never able to get that to work. Because of the fairly large subwoofer and the super small stereo speakers, finding the right balance was tough, as adjusting the bass knob is similar to setting the subwoofer crossover on a home theater setup. Obviously, this is too small to be a true sub and it ends up more boomy than actually bassy. To improve the bass, you can place it on the floor. Depending on the music you're listening to, the BassPULSE can sound somewhat boxy in the mids. The low mids are somewhat indistinct in this regard, though the higher mids are much nicer. The highs are nice and crisp, though there was a bit of unwanted sizzle at times, especially when the volume was cranked. Treble can be a bit tinny as well, but this isn't always the case. Considering that there is a bass knob here, we would have liked to see a treble knob too to cut the high end, as at times it felt like the mids were being slightly overshadowed. This was listening to music though. I should point out the game sounded much better with these speakers than music did. If volume is your main goal here, if you plan on using them on a laptop with quiet speakers for example, these should be loud enough for most people, though they do distort a little bit as you crank them towards max. These aren't the greatest for music, but the price is right, and if you just need something for gaming or watching movies and YouTube videos, these will do the job. Plus, the styling is pretty cool. We're giving the GOgroove BassPULSE a 7.5 out of 10. And that's it for this one, everybody. For all the details, check out the full review over at SoundGuys.com. If you want to stay caught up with everything we do, sign up for our newsletter. Links to everything are down below. If you like the video, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Kris. Thanks for watching.